Welcome back to another Ask HR conversation. Ask HR is your external human resources department where we are answering your HR questions. This is Yusimba Young, and thank you for tuning in. This week, we are continuing our conversation around the EEOC, which we know stands for Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. In this discussion, we are going to answer a question and walk through how does the EEOC benefit you and I as an employee? What are the responsibilities of the employer and HR? What happens if someone falsifies a claim? And what are the best practices for leveraging the EEOC? In other words, what you may not know about the EEOC. I've often seen that the EEOC resources are framed negatively and usually only mentioned when an employee files a claim. But it's just as important to understand and view these resources as proactive tools and as knowledge to understand your rights even before there is an issue. Now, in my HR role, part of my HR role, and as your HR business partner, is to uphold policy, ensure compliance, but that doesn't mean that I cannot educate and provide you with resources that is going to support you as my employee. It only makes me a better HR partner to you, and I'm also an employee. Understanding the EEOC matters to you and I both. I mentioned in the previous Ask HR video that the EEOC is the federal agency that is responsible for enforcing several federal laws around accommodation and other employment discrimination. More so, its mission is to provide fair treatment to all employees, all job applicants by protecting against discrimination based on color, race, sex, religion, national origin, age, disability, and genetic information. Be sure to read the full description via the EEOC.gov website, and I'll also make sure to include the website in our video description. So what does this mean for you and I as employees? For you and I as employees, under the EEOC, we are protected from workplace discrimination and retaliation. And the EEOC allows us to file honest complaints, such as seeking legal remedies like reinstatement or compensation and access to educational resources to understanding our rights. While we as employees have the right to file a complaint around workplace discrimination, it's equally important to be truthful and provide accurate information to ensure a fair investigation. No offense to anyone's job, but respectfully, both employees and management have been known to be wrong. This is where HR and the employer must comply with EEOC regulations. To name a few, conduct fair investigation of the complaints. Ensure you have proper signs and posting of EEOC notices. Educate employees and guide and lead managers and people leaders around workplace rights. I'll definitely make sure to include some more in the description of our video. The EEOC is a critical resource for maintaining workplace fairness and legal compliance. So what happens if someone falsifies an EEOC claim? Submitting false information to the EEOC is illegal and can lead to major consequences, including criminal penalties leading to fines, even imprisonment. Don't go looking for trouble. Instead, stay informed on EEOC protections and seek your HR team and partner to help you leverage EEOC resources. Remember, understanding the EEOC matters and benefits everyone, whether you're the employee knowing your rights or the employer fostering a fair and inclusive workplace. Stay informed, use EEOC resources, and address concerns proactively. There is so much more to learn about the EEOC, so I will look forward to more of your Ask HR questions. Remember to keep your questions coming and send them to askhr@yppmc.com. And that wraps up this week's Ask HR conversation. Thank you for listening. Remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe, and listen every week to hear back the expert advice on your question.